job, and the guys who didn't want it said, listen, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll talk to you guys later. Or they turned their seat around and they looked at the wall while the boss was introducing the new job. I, on the other hand, had questions. On this new job, are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Am I going to be able to help? Is there something here that I can do?
How old were you then? At Rockwell?
23.
23?
24.
24?
So I was curious. So I spent 3 months outside working in the chemical factories, and then they took me inside in the engineering building and introduced me to making airplanes.
Without a college degree?
They weren't interested in a degree. They wanted to know. What they were interested in is I was curious, and I wanted to do this kind of thing. That's what they wanted. That's what I want. When I hire someone, I want somebody who's curious about that. How is this done? What are you doing here? Boom, boom, boom. So I don't even think to ask them, did you ever go to college? Who cares? The point is, here, you're doing doctoral work here for me. So that's how Chuck is. He does doctoral work for me.
If you could tell your grandkids something, even though you weren't involved with their childhood. Disculpe, ¿le puede bajar un poquito? Nomás porque le estoy haciendo una entrevista, pero nomás un poquito, no mucho. Well, is there anything you would like to tell your grandkids when they're like 15 years old, in case you're not around, even though you weren't around since they were born and you weren't really involved with their mother, there's still blood line of you. Is there something you want them to know about their grandfather Lou?
No, just my history. They'll have to make of it what they want.
Because I think you did a really good job raising your two daughters. I think you were a really good father in that respect. It's just this.
I took it seriously.
The other one you never even knew about till recently. And I remember when you told me you felt like you wished you could have known so you could have helped out.
I would have liked to have known her, yeah. But see, each of us, a friend of mine told me this, a psychologist friend of mine told me this. We are all of us, every one of us is born with a new toolbox. What are you going to do with your toolbox? You did this with your toolbox. These did not. That's why you have people here who cross decades of changes with their new toolbox, because they know what is in it and they know how to use it, and they do it and they love it and they have a happy life because of it. So what's in your toolbox? That's what I ask myself when I'm talking to people. I see sometimes some people who are very, very intelligent, much more intelligent than I am. But I see them and I think, what have you done? You know, what have you done with your toolbox? And sometimes they do not match up to my expectations. Okay. And so on the other hand, I have a toolbox that is very curious and very competent to make the world a better place for myself. Did I use it? I came from being an 8-year-old or 6-year-old waif in the bayou to delivering seminars of half hours long to actors in Hollywood. Not only that, I went to the